Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Cleveland Browns and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the Browns sideline, you get a look at head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys looking for a repeat of last week's win here. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Buccaneers, Todd Bowles. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Will Lutz looks about ready to go. Ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you in the booth. And off we go from Tampa. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They are brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
So off our first snap, we already have a pause for injury. One of the linebackers out there in some discomfort and being checked on. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And they send a man in motion. Baker now off the play fake. And the Browns get there and take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as
they want him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Punt meets him at the 28. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's SHEDEUR Sanders.
just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. It's Sanders out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down. the pistol, here's Junkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
5. Third down. Bucks it in the dime set defensively. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Caught by the rookie from NC State. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Cleveland.
To the air on first down, Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
19, Charger, check.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Lutz is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Todd Bowles sending his Bucks out for another drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Browns are in the nickel for this 3rd down call.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Baker now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. We'll have the first down and even more. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 3rd. Two-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And the Bucks have the first.
And a first down.
Here's the give to Irving. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. To throw, Mayfield. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A gain of 10
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a...
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
19 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right, things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Browns and quarterback SHEDEUR Sanders ready to get back to work. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Come on, set, ready.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On first down, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs from 37.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers. 70.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Drop 60. Drop 60.
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. And the offense has not left the field. 4th and inches here.
Hawk 70.
They'll go, Judkins. And this runs overwhelmed. They drive him backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Baker out of the pistol. It's Ibuka on the slant. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
180.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
180.
3rd and long for him here. He's trying to push the field. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Browns and quarterback SHEDEUR Sanders ready to get back to work. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. To throw now is Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
They'll work against the blitz. Cut out left. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready up.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Cut that kick. Ready. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one. Really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. They give to Irving to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now here's Mayfield. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
He fields this at the 18. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Head coach Kevin Stefanski readying the Browns for their next series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Okay, ready?
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Throw left side, finds Fanning. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Working out of the gun, Sanders finds him over the middle. So solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Top low 18. Tight, 19 tight, 18 rattler, 18 rattler. Warrior 70. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
10 through 11, 10 through 11.
On the play. 1st down, Cleveland.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
70, 65, trap 60, trap 60.
Back to the air here on 2nd, Sanders. And they get to him again! And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into passing, known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
180.
Mayfield now from the gun. That's going to be caught by Evans. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Round 6.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They're facing a 13-6 deficit as they take over. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, 5, 19.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Browns 1st down. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
A gain of 22 yards. And
1st down, and they go right back to it. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage. Browns moving quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Zone read. This is Judkins. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And they get this down to the 28. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts.
That's good for a Browns.
18, 5 in. 6 the Eagles. Come 19. Come 19.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Let's go. 3. 19 Lions.
1st down.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Point after try is good by lots. And the Browns manage to tie this game. It's 13-all.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our spin around the NFL starts now. In Indianapolis, the Colts at home for a divisional matchup against Houston in the AFC South. And this is Alec Pierce. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Colts win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they play host to the LA Rams. And it's the former Ram, led him to Super Bowl 53 back in the day, Jared Goff. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. That's going to be taken in at the 8. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Browns and quarterback SHEDEUR Sanders ready to get back to work. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Judkins up the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready?
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Working now from the gun. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. It's number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down.
Mustang 19. 60, go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Caught by his running back Judkins. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irvin. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 18-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now there's... Turn it 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Starts the return at the 34. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself into rhythm, because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun. Complete on the slant to Watson. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. To the air, Sanders. It's caught. Fannin has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Trying to work quickly now.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Trap 50.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Drops back. And quickly their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You know what that call tells me a little bit? That they didn't trust that they could win the battle up front. No matter what they dialed up, run, pass, Doug Flutie, drop kick, that defensive front was coming. And they came strong to force a 3rd and goal.
On the double.
Now from back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 60 by 79 Broncos. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Sanders going to look to throw. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 3rd quarter lead. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They find themselves trailing 20-13 after that score. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Right side hauled in by Godwin. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of 8.
It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
At the 37-yard
Offense
line.
is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Manages a gain of 3 there. And the Bucs have the first.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. At the 45-yard line.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
It's a gain of
So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Buccaneers first down.
Godwin, the man in motion left. Irving. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's another for Irving. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Trying to run with Irving. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if... They want to risk it now on 4th and goal. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Browns back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground.
Okay, ready?
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Three. 68, go!
Judkins running between the tackles. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. With Sanders out of the pistol. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll get them enough for a first down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Browns ball. working to carry this lead through to the end. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On the give, here's Judkins. He dodged the tackle, and he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Mitchell up the middle, and he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
Play action, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Third down, Bucks in the dime set defensively.
18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. 60, 79 Broncos. 30.
Third and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up fourth and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here come the Bucks on offense now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
At the 18-yard line.
180. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 32 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
It's now second and 19 at the 41-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. And this is headed to the sideline, and it'll bounce out at the 7. Wow, great kick. The Browns returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Handoff now to Judkins. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
About set. This is third and 5. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Browns first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Browns.
To the air on first down, Sanders. Puts everything he has under this one. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Jacob Harris on the coverage.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him.
And the Browns.
Sanders trying to get everyone up to that line.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
He's going to throw it again. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
Dorian Williams on the coverage.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Finds his man over the middle. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Brings up third and 1.
For big yards on the right side. Again, he's got room. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns now lead by 10. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns drive their lead to 11.
Buccaneers 16. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
A gain of 6.
And dose of the hurry up here.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Setting up the screen here to Godwin. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Irvin here from the gun. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Working quickly here.
At the 38-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
This is Irvin on second. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 3.
Running back sent in motion.
And 6.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
10 at the 27-yard line.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Baker now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Completed to his running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers at a 2-score deficit. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Throwing, Baker. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. This had to get rid of it. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
To throw. He's making a bid for it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
Irving does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. The 50. 30. Hits the 20. And forget the turnover block. They take it back for a late touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 18.
34. Buccaneers 16.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 20.
Here's Baker to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
Motioning him from the slot right. Throw here, 3rd down. Got a man, this is Evans. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
Complete to number 13, Mike Evans. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Baker throwing again. Got Evans, it's complete. He's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 40.
Stick it in the air, here's Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Going again, it's Mayfield. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
And incomplete. He was defended by Martin Emerson.
Once more, it's Mayfield. And the Browns get there and take him down. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
A loss of 4 yards brings up 3rd down and 14.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. So the Browns will take this win home with them.